20 years since we dropped that first 2 a.m. album. Seems like just yesterday. First of all, thank you, Bill, for the interview and allowing me to reflect on all those songs and go back down memory lane on how we created them and how we created the band. And thanks for being one of the first supporters to go down that musical journey with me and one of the first band members. Thanks to all you, all the fans, all the people who have listened to the stories and have clicked on the links and the reels or whatever and followed along and appreciate the music that we've done over the years. And we're supporters from that first day with that first album. Thanks to the band. Thanks to the folks that were in that first iteration of Your Mom and them. Dennis Turner, who helped me start the band, co-founded the band with me. Sam Prather, who was there from the very first day and the very first rehearsal. Thanks to Marcus Jackson, Myra for being one of the first vocalists that I ever got to work with and let me experiment with different songs with her, to all the folks that helped me start the studios that we started. Our first studio, I guess Studio 1 and 2, I would call Mark and Mike. Thanks for helping me get the jump start there and allowing us to pursue this music journey. Thank you to Allison and Mike for joining in with us. Brian Blunt for being one of the first people as well. And like I said in the interviews, allowing us to use one of your songs on the album. Thank you to Nick Mack, Dwayne Holton, Leon for joining us on the journey in that first album as well. As you can see from the back of the album cover, that we were a family. We were enjoying this. Young, unexperienced in how to create a record, but we all did it together and made it a success. Thank you to all the folks that allowed us to come and perform in your venues. In DC and Baltimore, we had such a great time and we enjoyed those and learned so much as we performed at those venues. Pennsylvania, and then down to St. Louis with Montrella and Larry and the folks that took us overseas and performing in Japan and Korea and Africa and performing for the troops in the Middle East. Thank you to all those other iterations of Your Mom and them, KJ and Liz and Jay Hill, who were part of one of my favorite albums of Your Mom and Them, Due Time, which is coming up on 20 years soon too. Selah, to Stacy, to Cindy, Erica. We had a bunch of people that sing with us over the years. Bob, to all the musicians that we got to play with. Craig Austin, Corey Baker, Spider, John Lampkin, Joe Mills, awesome guitar player, Nick on trombone, Clarence Ward III, always supporting probably every project. And I can't forget about Stephanie Matthews, who is violinist extraordinaire, plays for everybody and Your Mom and them. Literally, Stephanie always producing the best string arrangements for me over the years. And thanks to all the other artists that have come through Out of Control / now 2 a.m. Music from the very beginning. Brandon Taylor, who was very instrumental in writing a lot of the songs on that first Your Mom and Them album, to Marvin and the Flag Tree guys for being the first rappers that I had on the label. We never finished the LP, but nonetheless, and to the next rappers that I had, the Hard Heads, thank you guys for allowing me to put your first project in my hands and get that one out. To Gigi, to Nerea, to all the folks that I got to do singles with and produce singles for over the years. And thank you to all the musicians that I work with and still continue to work in the studio, the ones that I've mentioned as part of Your Mom and Them, but all the ones that I didn't mention, the J Funks and Ryan Anderson and all those other producers that I've been fortunate to bring into the fold and be able to work with. Thank you for all your contributions over the years, and still looking forward to working with you. So many people in the family that have supported and been part of this journey, and always look forward to having a chance to come back together again. Hopefully one day. I know there's sometimes some hard feelings and a lot of things that may not bring everybody together, but I always hope that I get to work with you all again in some iteration in the future. But it's been a great journey, still continuing on. 2 a.m. music still continues on, and 4 studios later, still making music, still out here grinding in that music journey. So once again, thank my family, thank you all for always supporting, and thank you all for all the continued clicks, listens, downloads, streams, everything, CD purchases for the old school people. Thank you again for all your support, and be blessed. Peace.